The story of sign language is really fascinating. 300 years ago, there was no sign language. There was only the kind of sign. If you were born, 90% of deaf people are born into a hearing family, right? That's just the way genetics works. Like most of the time, you don't have deaf family members. And if you were born 350 years ago into one of those families, you just didn't have language. You weren't given the gift of language, which is the thing. I mean, think about how much language plays into your own life, Joe. Like speaking and everything you know, every thought process you have is mashed through the filter of language. Yeah. And in that situation, you'd be born into a family and you had zero language. You would have like a gesturing system that you'd created with your dad to be able to say like, pass the potatoes, and that was it.
You couldn't say how you feel. You couldn't say what you wanted to do.
You couldn't even think about you could think, I don't know. I mean, I've never experienced that, but language is the thing that unlocks reason. It's the thing that unlocks culture, and people were stymied from that. But if you were born lucky enough to have genetic deafness in your family, so that you and your sibling were both deaf, then the two of you sitting together could create language, a language of two, right? You would back and forth between two siblings create a family sign system that would enable the both of you learning from one another to create a language and enable you to reason and think and talk about how you feel, even if it was just with one.